Hello everyone, it's that time for Talk About Jesus Everyday Touched again. We're still looking at Matthew chapter 19 verses 5 and 6 and still on the topic of marriage. Now, Jesus responded to the Pharisees saying that, "For this cause a man shall leave his father and his mother, and he will cleave unto his wife, and they twain shall become one flesh." One, no longer two, but one. So I say to the husbands, whatever happens in the home with your wife, turn it around and put yourself in a position. If it was me, would I have liked this thing that I've just done? And we also flip it to the woman too. Whatever offends your husband, turn it around. If it was me in the position of this husband, would I have loved what just happened? You know, if we remember, we talked about how Apostle Paul in Ephesians chapter 5 admonished couples. As a matter of fact, the first thing he said, submit one to another. Submit one to another. And then he went further to appeal to the women. He said, reverence your husbands. Submit unto your husbands as the head of the home, the family, and reverence them. And then he went to the man. The man's son, he said it twice or more. He appealed to you. He said, love your wife even as you love your own body. And love your wife as Christ loved the church, even to the point of dying for the church. And he said marriage is a mystery, and it defines the relationship between Christ and the church. Christ loved the church despite the flaws of the church, despite even their wickedness, despite their shortcomings. Christ loved the church. He died for the church. And even today, the church is still not where Christ wants the church to be. We still have flaws. We still have hatred for even one another. We're far from where God wants us to be. And yet, Christ is still exercising patience in heaven, hoping for the church to be reconciled with him. He's long suffering, waiting for the church to be where he wants them to be. Christ is patient with the church. And husbands, Apostle Paul stated it twice or more. The emphasis was on you loving your wives as Christ loved the church and died for it, loving your wife as your own body. Wives, submit to your husbands. So when Matthew 19 said, in the beginning it was not so, this is what was ordained in the beginning, that there's a deviation. That's why divorce is permissible, because there's a deviation. So if you want not to be divorced, I appeal to your conscience today to love one another, submit to one another as one person, not as two people. When you see yourselves as one, it will be easy to submit. I'll end it there today. We'll continue on this.